which is kind of like a more typical. I wonder what the average is. I guess the average is around 2 to 3 feet for the river throughout the year. I don't know. I'll have to look that up. Super high water, just the tip of that one is exposed. The rest of this is all underwater. Where we're standing is all underwater on high water. When it gets up 15 feet, 18 feet, this is all underwater. So this is the Cucumber Rapids Boulder area, and there are just tons and tons of everything here. Flowers, plants, fossils, great boulders to slip on. And different times of the season you will find your snakes here. If you want to know how many snakes are here at the Boulder area, be sure and stop to chat with Mike the photographer, who's not here yet this morning. He's from Ohiopyle Photography, and he would probably be the snake expert for this Boulder area. He said he saw one of those incredible big lizards. I think they're called hellbenders. He had a hellbender come within like 10 feet of him the other day, like within 2 weeks ago. So the hellbender population is multiplying, and he's coming here for like 15 years in a row, and he hasn't seen quite that many hellbenders right here at these rocks, so that's a good sign, I guess. When you have to stoop and get close to the rocks, yeah, just keep your eyes peeled. You don't want to be stooping right into a little snake who's sitting there wondering who the heck you are, walking into their space. I got spooked about the snakes talking to Brian the snake guy, who for 40 or 50 years is the all-time snaker. Okay, here we go. We got a kayak rubber boat team coming down here. Brian the snaker needs to be interviewed. He'll scare you. I've been spooked ever since I talked to him. Call these trees that live in the boulders right near the river trees. They're the ones, tough trees that hang out here and get beat to heck. Look how big the diameter. That's got to be a 10-inch diameter, maybe even bigger, 11, 12-inch diameter tree right there. Who knows how many years it's been fighting the river. And this one here looks like it's just more gnarly and even older. I have a lot more respect for these gnarly little trees that survive along the river, and they pop up every year with their leaves and everything, even after being beaten to shreds by the river at the high times. Right over there are the rocks on our side where the Ohiopyle photographers hang out and take their videos and photos. So people going through the pinch point here of the Cucumber Rapids Boulder area. For me, the biggest, coolest thing here is, yeah, it's cool to see the rubber boaters fly out of their boats. Hey, they won't even see me. They're concentrated on flying out of their boat here. Usually the guy in the back's the only one who gets like a little, nothing happened. You got to hit it just right to get your like sort of trampoline bounce there. The semi-pro kayakers, because there's so many levels of kayaking skills, they'll go down it backwards, sideways. What do they call it? Surf in the area where they try to ride the... Okay, this whole area was all underwater. Here are the two big boulders. That's a big fossil boulder, and that's a big fossil boulder right there. They're the ones I have been focusing on, thinking about for years now. It's a deteriorated one, but you can see all these little divots in here. I think those aren't a plant. I think those are the leftovers of those type of sea mollusks that eat into the rock, and they eat those cup-shaped circular oval stuff. Of the boulders, this little one right here is my favorite. It's got the best preserved fossils. This whole area is just super beautiful. You can hike down here. I like to hike along the river because it's a little more fun. I like that kind of hiking. You can hike straight down from right up here. And that trail there, I guess you would call that trail that goes right up there. Up there in the forest is Great Gorge Trail. Great Gorge Trail starts at this end over there at Cucumber Falls. And it goes all the way, follows the loop of the river, Youghiogheny River. Great Gorge Trail is way up there, about 150 yards. Huh. See that tree there? I should go over there and make a video of that tree someday and say, this is a tree that you can see in this video, type of thing. These beautiful tall pine trees, I don't know what they are, white pine or what. Super beautiful. Marker trees, actually. So anyways, Cucumber Rapids pinch point.